Hello and welcome to episode 5 of On the Dawntrail, my Final Fantasy XIV full, complete playthrough and guide, starting from A Realm Reborn all the way through Endwalker in preparation for 7.0 Dawntrail. Here we are, continuing on the MSQs. Let's get it going.
Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Furious. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the Solar. Please enter at your leisure.
The last time I played, I finished up some craziness going on with the Sylphs. We learned the Garleans were around there messing with the peoples.
I am given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future.
Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me.
How fares the investigation?
Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still.
I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days.
Oh, you haven't. Nor have I, alas. Alize has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be rest assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldaisian report will serve you well.
I take it we can proceed as discussed?
Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Alright, kid. Smug.
It is good to see you again, Furious. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelfth Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud.
With that, we can strike Ramuh from the list.
So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan?
The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices. For a time, at least.
For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent.
It is as Ishtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows.
Any word on Titan?
The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with...
Gridania! Wait, I mean Garuda. Who was the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not have long wanted for a more practical solution.
She's not wrong there. Ugh. Where in the world are you, Chief?
But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it.
Indeed. But what of me? Surely there's some task I can perform.
Is there something else, Furious?
I don't remember, actually.
Beg pardon? A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea, learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Eek! Uh-oh, this is... Tataru!
Oh, hey! Is that Kamuxio? Or no, Noxia?
Sylph? In Thanalan?
Yeah.
At long last, this one finds Walking One furious. This one is most dependable of these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help Walking Ones. This one is called Neroxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Neroxia.
Man, our Scion family's just growing and growing. Grow, baby, grow. Oh, uh-oh. See, this is the perfect time to talk to Thinkard. Ah, Furious. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Indeed. Unless he's hiding something.
Yes, the Taru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, Furious, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a deep sense of foreboding.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, desu.
I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Furious. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on our potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go, speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Furious.
Boom, boom. On we go! To the Hall of Flames! Starting to get into the mid-game now. Investigating... I wouldn't say mid-game, that's actually a bit of a stretch, but looking into this Ascian threat. I remember first playing this game, a lot of it was like, I have no idea what's going on, because there's so many different threads happening all at once, and trying to keep all these things straight, like... What? We got Primals, we got Ascians, we got the Garlean Empire, what the heck's going on? The Masked Man? Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Midphilia, there's been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kickern. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow is always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Hihibaru. Baru. Camp Drybone it is. We're going to Highbridge.
Okay. Oh, good old Isambard. Still hanging out by that well. The man never moves. As stationary as a statue, as they say. Definitely foggy here in Thanalan. Yeah, a nice wind to blow up away all this fog. Hihibaru. Indeed. The Lalafell. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. What you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? When the Order of Nalthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh endless Beastman raids, folk were too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Yeah, whining won't do me any good though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah, Thal, take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask other merchants. Sorry, Hihibaru. I know, it wasn't exactly the lucrative venture you were hoping for. Multi-liquent merchant. What does that mean? Hi, I've heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of my imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Hitting that point where, stumbling over my own words, can't even read. Absent-minded merchant. I'm absent-minded. On the trail of a masked man. Aye, I've heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious. And that's all I can say, little though it is. Yeah, you weren't helpful. I already knew all that. Impassive merchant. Impassive. I am impassive. Lots of sighs. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been given Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kickern raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Oh man, I'm sorry, buddy. Sounds like someone's got to take care of some Kickerns. Hihibaru. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. How I even did this guy's voice. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Kickern raids are so constant, so organized. We're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do. But that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Thanks. Oh. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Dang, in like 2 seconds. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kickern appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It would be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think?
That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well, worth all the lingering you've been doing, wouldn't you say? I feel like I should pay this dude. He just needs some money, you know? All the way over here. These are some struggling merchants. Oh, and those other merchants have gone already. Oh, wow. Highbridge is not the same as it was, I tell you what. All these poor folk just trying to make an honest living. Getting absolutely wrecked. Nope. I see some purple. Oh, it's a fate. But there's where my quest is. But alas, it's just a fate. Leave me alone. There's the purple. Smoldering coal. Alright, let's start this meeting. What in the tarnation? Yeah! I have 2 dots now. Start off the fight with 2 dots, and then go from there. Present the ward of the destroyer to Hihibaru, eh? Back to Highbridge. It's kind of crazy how memory kind of plays with, or how deteriorating memory can be. So I honestly don't remember any of these quests happening. I remember vague arcs of the ARR story. I remember like hanging out with some sylphs. I remember doing that. I remember fighting Ifrit. I don't remember going back and forth along Highbridge and like searching for clues about La Habrea. Maybe I'm just dumb, you know? Ooh, that person looks cool. Hihibaru. Back so soon? Were you able to find any clues leading to your masked man? This scroll! It bears a prayer to Raugr the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Raugr is the guardian deity of Ala Mhigo, which is currently under Guardian rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Ala Mhigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That self-same merchant also senses danger ahead, and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Give me the deets, Hihibaru. The Ala Mhigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Little Ala Mhigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is a favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ul'dah. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who was relocated to Little Ala Mhigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to ask her out first. And while you have her attention, I'll be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose this is it then. I'd hoped that you would linger here a while, cull some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Thanks, Hihibaru. This guy's my biggest fan. Do I have this one? No! Okay, I don't. So, where am I? We're in Tarnation? Oh, okay. I can just go south. All the way down there. I guess I can teleport here first. Go Drybone, and then south to Ala Mhigo. Little Ala Mhigo. It's small. Alright. My boy Isambard still hanging out next to that well. I do recall some small parts about having to go to Little Ala Mhigo, but for the life of me, I could not tell you what happens there. That's the good part about redoing all this stuff. It gives you a fresh perspective. Juices the old noggin, you know? Good luck, brass blades. You got this. Hey, Southern Santaland. There you go. There's an etherite at Little Ala Mhigo. You got some cactus boys. Sabotenders. Cactuars. It's just a bunch of little tortoises. Yep, this place is most definitely a desert. We got stars in the sky, though. Aha, yes, I do recognize that is the standard of Ala Mhigo with the griffin on the front. So this must be Little Ala Mhigo. Where's that ether? Damn, they're living in a cave. I guess they do be like that, huh? This guy first. But now attuned to the ethernets, etherites. And let's go find Hihira. Hihira. Oops. This way? Yes, yes. Hihira.
Why, yes, Hihibara is my father. He said, what? Ugh, I wish you could be a better daughter to him. But it's just that. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with my family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man. I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders.
Gundabald. Gundabald. Oh, okay. Go in the cutscene. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Okay, that was quick and unfortunately not helpful. That guy really don't like me. Oh, jeez. What? Oh. Okay. For a second there, I didn't know what my next quest was, but I see it on my minimap. It's way over here. Gilbert. Gilbert. Well met, adventurer. I'm Giselbert, head of security here at Little Ala Mhigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundabald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for a Maldra to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they'd like to have seen it. I had a mind to take each of them a cup of sweet Stanland tea, so as to lift their spirits. If you'd have run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Okay, that's fair trade. That makes sense. A little tit for tat, little quid quo pro. Run some tea out, get some information. It all makes sense, indeed, indeed. Is there a bridge? Oh yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Osric. What is Osric? Ooh, oh, buddy. Who the hells are you? Trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Well, ain't you considerate? My thanks, friend. Oh, what's that? A masked villain?
hiding among the refugees like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Alright, thanks, Osric. Stunning commentary. Stunning insights. Angry River. This guy's name's Angry River. Okay. Angry. Angry. He's angry. Hey, are you there? Are you in Amalja? No? Then carry on. Angry. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet Thanalan. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I'll give a mummer's fart. Okay, you surely are angry. Yayazuku. Oh shit. Oops. Ah, Yayazuku. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting the description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make whether he was a man or not, with the mask and the robe. But assuming it was a he was talking with some Ala Mhigans. I assumed he was one of them. Nope, we got our man. Figured it out. It's one of them refugees. Mystery Salt. Oops. Oh, man. Gizzleberg. Forgot how to get in. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Ala Mhigans. For this, you'll want to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Ooh! Oh, it's all worse than I have. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Ala Mhigans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Nulda, but the Ala Mhigans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundabal belongs to the Ala Mhigan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Oh my gosh, now it's asking me to go all the way back to Minfilia. Jeez. Brother! I mean, she truly is a well-connected person though, so can't exactly blame the game for making me go all the way over here. Minfilia, I need to ask a favor. I need connections so I can talk with the Ala Mhigans. And they'll help me find Wahabuea. Oh, Thancred. Oh, he's still pondering. I've been out actually doing actual work, and Thancred's just here pondering. Minfilia. Welcome back, Furious. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Ala Mhigan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past few decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all those who are displaced. As a result, the great many Ala Mhigans now live in the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardship. I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of investigation, it just so happens that there's an Ala Mhigan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Oh? Ooh! It's better! Ooh, lots of things are better. Oh, look at me now! Oh, buddy. I'm actually also going to take off the headgear. That way you can see my pretty face. Your Ala Mhigan comrade is named Heribert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Heribert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Ain't that convenient. Ain't that a hoot?
Heribert.
Oh, hey Clive, I know you. You're from Final Fantasy XIV.
Biggs, Wedge, Uranger. Wow, this is a... They're all hanging out in here. Heribert.
Oh. If it isn't Furious Cable, the Scion's rising star, is there aught I can do for you?
I'm talking right now.
You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Ala Mhigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I would like nothing more to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. I used to be a member of the Ala Mhigan resistance, you see, but I left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Ala Mhigo. Yet whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarrymill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray.
Heck, she doing all the way in Quarrymill? Man, they're making me travel the realm all over. This is why we have Aetherites, though. Ain't no thing. Oop, I could get this chocobo guy. Where are you? Oh, you're over there.
Albreda. Albreda.
You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Haribun sent you? Grr, that worthless whoreson. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realized Harbert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man, and if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's Mefred, a captain of the Resistance. I hope it can give you what you need. Woo! New weapon! They're telling me I need new stuff. Anytime you get one of these weapon coffers, they pop in your inventory, and when you use it, you now have a new weapon, and we'll see it is not better than what I have. So, what a waste. Mefred.
Oh, look at this guy. This.
Oh, cutscene. Ooh.
I'm Mefred, a proud man of the Ala Mhigan resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer?
Captain, it's Galen, sir. His wound's gone and festered, and he's burning up. I don't think he's got much time.
God damn it. I asked the villagers for aid and got on my knees and begged. But they refused to lift a finger. If Galen dies, his blood is on their hands. These Quarrymill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albreda. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scarce know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try.
So, Ala Mhigan resistance equals burly, shirtless men. Got it. Look at these guys. Oh. Back to Albreda. He's literally right over here. You could have just talked to her yourself, but okay. One of Mefred's in bad shape, you say? One of Mefred's in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen after all, but that'd mean going against the elemental's will. I've been at Quarrymill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be Charlene, the hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, might be as she'll listen, though I wouldn't get my hopes up. Holy schmoly, dude. Where the heck are you? Over there? Oh. Oh, she. Charlene. You wish to aid the Ala Mhigans. You are possessed of a kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs only to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breast or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Ala Mhigan's petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since the time immemorial,
and ever shall it be. Oh, that's not good. Mephid's not gonna like this. That's how it's to be, then? The bloody hero might as well kill Gallion herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I'll help you. Buddy, I'll help you. I led my men to Quarry Mill hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Hell, Gallion can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us, so I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. My homeland, Long Antelope Horn, is a traditional remedy with poison purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. Jeez. At this point, I should just speed read it and not care about what they sound like. 4 horns. About 4 horns. Antelope stag. Yes, I do have dots on that other one, right? It ain't dying. These dots are real weak, it seems. Ooh. Ding, 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 ding. I got y'all fall home. Too easy. Let's go back to Mephid. Mephrid, excuse me, with an R. Ow, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. We're leaning into it. Your God said an adventurer. Praise Rancor, there's at least one man in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to propel them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Busker, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, it's like to have the tools to make medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him to give them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Foul Moon to hear. Godspeed. Lucky for him, I do know Busker. Dang it, he doesn't have a teleportation in Aetheryte right next to him, so I'll make the trek on foot. Well, let's go talk to old Busker. Get them 4 horns ground up for some medicine. I am most certainly an errand boy. Red Belly Shop Eye. That's it. This entire session, everyone's gonna be talking like this. I've decided. Unless I can remember specifically how I did previous voices, everyone's gonna be up in this ear like this. Busker. Hey, Busker was like this anyway. Ah, furious. Ever a sight for the sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me. Well, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I'm no stranger to the remedy. An Ala Mhigo friend once used it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say, he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Ala Mhigo soldier in Quarry Mill? So it comes full circle. Well, I hope it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Busker is just a straight up good guy. A good chap, I tell you what.
send this to Meffred's man. Yep, Pharamond. Pharamond.
It is well to see you return. Have you the medicine for our brother? God bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Galleon receives treatment at once. Hopefully, this will allow the captain to rest easy. It has been a terrible burden on him, trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend.
I know. Don't tell me.
Manfred. Hey, adventurer. Galleon's gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his condition is likely to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman's saying something.
Dude, this guy, she's right there. Ask her yourself. Oop. Yep, what are you talking about? Oh.
Finally! It's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me with a sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Ala Mhigo. Ah, blast it! Wouldn't that I'd known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is so strong, he's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in its weakened state is suicide.
Oh no, what did Albreda say? I can't go talk to myself. I ain't out in the wild, alone. That fool. That great big, sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the wood for Galleon. Please, help us find him before something terrible happens.
Yeah, I will. You already know I will. Luckily, I have a map with these lovely orange circles that tell me exactly where things are. Uh-oh. In a goblin camp? Oh, Galleon, found you. Hanging out in this weird cave.
Galleon. My name's Galleon. Watch out, a goblin. Oh, that goblin.
Too easy. Alright, Galleon.
Galleon!
Oh jeez, these voices not gonna match this sentimental music.
Captain, but why? You should all be on your way.
Who do you take us for? We're Ala Mhigans, and Ala Mhigans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, God damn it. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Ala Mhigan soil again, together or not at all. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think about your getting off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Galleon. I will see you back at Quarry Mill.
I just saved this dude's life. You better give me some information about La Habrea now. Don't be holding back on me, Meffred. Where'd
Galleon's expecting to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers.
Ooh, what is this? Ooh, wait, what does my thing really look like? Oh, doesn't change anything. Therefore,
now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something off me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask me of anything and it's yours, as long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Ala Mhigo. That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I have no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you.
I hope so. Come highly recommended. That's me. That. Alright. What's his name? Little Bear? Something like that?
Gundabald. Oh, this is the angry guy. Authoritative. With a little bit of an edge. Gundabald. There you go. That's where he's at. Gundabald. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. You spoke with Meffred? It has been so long since I heard from him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Meffred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Meffred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Ala Mhigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you want to question them about their tersts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk.
Walder.
Let's see. Hey, it's gotta talk like this, huh? I'm ass man. No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave it be.
Good Gundabald sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and, you don't know anything about this, so why'd you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it.
You were useless. Let's go this way. Yes, yes, yes. In here, I believe. Where are these peoples at? Sifrid.
Sifrid. I'm gonna talk like this. He's gonna... What? Have I been meeting a masked man lately? Let's see. Nope, I can't say I have. But I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him.
Okay, okay.
Talabot.
Tailbot. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, and I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that's there's trouble, mark me words.
Alright. Basically, not talking, eh? We're gonna have to toss them overboard.
This does not bode well for the investigation.
Gundabald is gonna have to give me a little more to work with.
So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's no anger inside them. There's an anger inside them. I could see it in their eyes. I got to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise up against the despot who ruled Ala Mhigo. Naught would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Ala Mhigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me.
Bro, you're supposed to be helping me. What is this? Who the heck are you? Remfig.
Remfig. Yes. Hey, adventurer. You done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilfred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you've won over Gundabald and wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here.
Okay. We got a new lead. Gotta go talk to Wilfred. Oh, that's a big old snake. Still quite easy to take down because I'm level 40. Oh my goodness. I should really go pick up the bard job.
We'll do that later. Wilred. Will. Ooh, I like this guy. This guy looks cool. I'll give him a cool voice. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Coral got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! Oh, great. He's an evil dude.
Look at them. They're mollywopping me.
Alright, Wilred. Cat got your tongue? I won't let you foil our plan. Oh. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Oh my god, dude, what a freaking useless. All these uppity youths. I definitely sympathize, though. I mean, you're displaced because of some tyranny, colonizers, conquest. Messed up. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies? That they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Aw, man. None of it's better. Man, that's okay. Ooh. Oh, cutscene, here we go. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gundabald, Bertliana. Gods preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Ala Mhigans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for their crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred, he saw me outside. He was so angry. Oh, jeez. I must tend to Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Oh, they're gonna do something rash. We already know. Better come to the rescue, for it's too late. Who am I talking to? Uh-oh. I just have a circle. Ascertain the young youth's intentions. Map of Zanrak. Ah. That is peculiar. They're going to go attack Zanrak, whatever that is. How about over here, huh? What we got? We got. Any shiny things? Wilred! Uh-oh. Riled youth! Oh, mighty Rancor, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. I'm thinking about that. Riled youth. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundabald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? I have it, you fool. You absolute fool. You idiot.
What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilfred to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards.
This is not good. Not good, Gary.
Someone left a hunting knife. Oh no.
This is no bueno. Alright, Gundabald. Let me guess. Gonna be like, oh heavens, no! Please, you must stop this!
Gone. The whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it that they mean to do? What's this? A hunting knife. And a map of Zanrak. Wait. You said Wilfred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to... By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late.
Hurrying is my MO. I see them on my map. I'm coming! Give me just a moment more! Oh, wait. How do I exit out of here? Down there? Yes, down there. A gate. Ooh, it's bright out here now. Heckin' bright, buddy. I'm guessing over there? Nope, down here. Oh no. Fighting on the bridge. Wilred. Instance time. Let's do it.
Wilred. Did no others survive?
This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. We...
Pull yourself together, lad.
We were going to make an offering of crystals to Raugr, to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak in Zanrak and make off with the lizardman's cash. But they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me.
Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls.
I regret our young ones' transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Ala Mhigan people. This hope I will guard with my life.
Me too.
Forgive us.
We only wanted...
The excuses will keep.
I really need to put on my... I really need to put on my AoE, or not AoEs, my dots. Benights? What does that do? Oh, blinds me.
The whelps must pay for their crimes.
I will not let you harm them. Adventurer, stay close to Wilred.
Where's Wilred? Let's see. Dude, he's getting absolutely murked.
Come, ye blessed of our Lord's breath.
Oh wow, they tempered them. That's not good. Ah! Come here. Leave the shaman alone.
Not the strapping young lad! Heal him!
No, don't want to die.
No! Mummy!
I'm sorry. I couldn't help you. We almost have them. Oh, jeez. Well, we lost a couple, which is most certainly not ideal, but then again... Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a man like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Ala Mhigo.
Wait! We've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking.
Have you learned nothing, Wilfred? Wilred, did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends?
What? No one said anything about... The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Raugr. He swore!
Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Ala Mhigo. I dare say Furious will wish to hear it as well.
Will I wish for that? Do I? I suppose... I'd be saving all these little settlements. First the Sylphs at Little Solace, now Little Ala Mhigo. Yo, how many littles are there? It should be Small Ala Mhigo with an S-M-O-L. Be small.
Gundabald.
Oop. Nope.
No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything.
I was outside with the others when he appeared. The masked stranger. He told us about summoning Raugr, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts.
Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Ala Mhigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider.
I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you.
Oh, Wilred, you're forgiven.
My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Ala Mhigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here.
Thanks. I'll take it a high potion. I'll take it a high potion.
Gundabald. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words.
A dead end, essentially. Actually, we did learn a little bit. We learned that he's trying to sow discord. I guess technically we already knew that. But he's also just straight up trying to kill people. Manipulate them. Like puppets. In his dark schemes.
I will suffer this no longer.
Better go tell Minfilia what's going on. If anyone would know what to do, she'd know what to do. Let's see if Thancred... Yep, Thancred's still moping. Don't worry, Thancred. You'll get through this. Welcome back, Furious. I'm reliably informed that investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Ala Mhigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? What am I saying? I actually don't even know. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deceptions the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something?
Nothing, my lady.
Tari, what are you doing?
Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation.
Rest? I am the warrior of light. I do not rest, Minfilia. Come on now. Come on now.
While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that a man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray, speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Furious.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, Noraxia is hanging out here in Thanalan.
At the Waking Sands.
Alright, Noraxia. What information do you bring? Just double check. 30. Ooh, I should do my job quest pretty soon.
Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with the Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medred had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medred. Digging One is to be found at Fallgourd Float in the North Shroud.
Okay, I can do that.
Yes!
And I have it. Ooh, it's rainy. It'd be heckin' rainy out here, buddy. Medred. Dang it.
Please, leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman.
Medred is clearly traumatized. Perhaps you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Ooh, okay. So let's emote. Go into our emotes and find soothe, salute, shrug, slap, soothe. There I am, soothing.
You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was heading back to Float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow. A winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instance, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man?
If that's the case, then I'll help you in whatever way we can.
Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medred's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me.
Alright, we got a new crew. Forget the Scions. We got Medred, the other two, and me.
Ideen. So here's what I know about the deaths. All victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Holy smokes, that's awful. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths.
3? That's child's play. Oh, all the way over there, though? Come on now.
Slay Z's. Slay Ziz.
Ziz is so ridiculous. It's a good quest name. Ziz is so ridiculous. What? They're above me? Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. How do I get up on that ridge? Here it is. Can I get a ziz? There you are. Quicker. Yeah, putting that guy in the absolute friggin' dirt, right? Oh, wait. I want this guy too. No. I think if I tag him, I'll get the stuff as well. Nope. Dang it. Oh, where the heck are these things? They're down now? What the heck? What in tarnation? Unless there's... Oh, there's one over there. Okay. And then one down there, it says... I see golems. I don't want to jump down there and just get ambushed by a bunch of golems. There's one. Excuse me. What if... Check this out. This is what we call big brain. Good luck getting to me, Ziz. Whatever. Oh, there's a whole bunch over here. And a level 50 bear. Yeeks. Alright. Actually... Yes, I can just straight up. Using the old noggin. This guy's name's Godwin. What a cool name. I don't think it was the Ziz. Let's see what Ideen says. You've already seen to the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it would look like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Uh-oh. 2? That's interesting. There is something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medred's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was mere coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medred's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I better watch myself, eh? Oh my gosh. Unseeply japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some as whisper that, after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments, and I'll give them a gander. What? What? I don't understand how that works, but okay. We're gonna blow off some rock, and that's gonna somehow help? Starting to think these two have no idea what they're talking about. That's like way over there. Fine. Keep your head on. Ah, it's underneath. Hey, ah! Hey, ah! I should probably get rid of this Ziz, huh? Where is his eyeball? Show yourself! Coward! Nope, that's just a scorpion-looking thing. Oh, and I'm poisoned. And I don't have a Suna to cleanse myself, I mean. All the way over there, eh? Hopefully this will take me there. Nope, it's a dead end. Cool. Then we go around. Go around town. Around. Don't you dare aggro me, you golems. I can't jump over that mushroom. There it is, okay. Alright, so let's click on this and boom. Ooh. Humming crystals. What are they humming? Lightning aspected crystals. A 4 and a 5. Back to Fallgourd. Fallgourd. Float. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Huh? Alright, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both time and a perfectly good fire stick. Oh well. You useless! A monstrous bandit appeared and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fallgourd. Intentional or not, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Or merely a trick of light combined with blind panic? Wow, these guys were... useless. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a bandamite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the bandamite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why they couldn't be. Of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. These guys are the Scooby Gang, I tell you what. I do believe we're out of our depth. We got to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Alright, these useless fools. Thanks, friends, in quotation mark. I'm going all the way back, really? So we got a bunch of one-eyed winged creatures roaming about here in Twelveswood.
definitely not good. I mean, that's clear, but... what do you call it? The connect with La Brea is still pretty shaky. We're gonna need more evidence. Don't aggro these dudes. What am I doing over here now? Oh no! Oh, yep, purple area. Oh my god, a mangled corpse. Oh sheesh! I found one! Aha, we have a new marker. So anytime you see that eyeball appear on an enemy ability, it means you have to look away from the enemy. So literally turn your character away. Otherwise you get stunned or some other effect will happen. Who the heck is Ethelmare? Oh, from the guard post. That's what the guy said, yeah. I remember. I'm a smart cookie. Yes. Please, have some good information. Greetings, adventurer! Is there aught I might assist you with? Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any, sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify them next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. I'm a detective now. I'm Batman. Murders? I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry it on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Maon. Mayhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. That's a good idea. Minfilia has contacts, but who else has contacts? Mother Maon. This lady sees everybody. She's the first person I met. Alright, Maon. What insights have you for me? Ah, Gridania. Nice day in Gridania. Good day to you, Furious. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Ah, lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You will have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetheryte Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Bernadette? That name sounds familiar. That's the same name when I went to go touch the Aetheryte in the very, very beginning of the game, learning the tutorial. She came up to me and offered her assistance. No, this is not the same lady, just kidding. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Ciangold over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Okay. We're getting closer in our investigation, I believe. Lancers Guild. Little by little, they say. Slow and steady wins the race. Gold. Bernadette believes I can help you? Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Look at this button. Fascinating. Works of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Grenadians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there's been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandil, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Okay, a well-to-do man hanging out somewhere. Actually, I think I'm the closest right here. This guy's gonna give me answers. I can almost taste it. Ursandil. Oh, he's down on his luck also, just like Thancred was. He's a grizzled old man. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray, leave me to my thoughts. The sigil of the Dartancore family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face? Was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. Oh, I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the details of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Oh, this guy knows. He knows all. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartancore. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until, one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was. But when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Haukke Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I resolved never to speak of my experience, until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Haukke Manor, on the western side, edge of the central shroud. Now go. Go and do what must be done. Leave it to me. I'm about to go kill a murderer. I mean, there's pride in that, right? You know, stopping a murderer. Oh, it's all over there. Okay. But what a freaking haunting tale, you know? Sometimes people's vanity really messes with their actions. One day, you're the fairest maiden in the land. The next day, Bahamut comes and destroys the entirety of the realm. And then suddenly, you're disfigured, and you think you have the right to kill a bunch of other people because you're not pretty anymore. Dang. Imagine that.
could never happen to my bunny boy. Not furious. Not right here. No one here, bunny. No one here. Ooh, these guys are much higher level, but I'm still 41, so... Oh, that guy's high, though. Ooh, yep. We're getting to the 30s. Can you believe that? What high is this? 31? For that marble? Sheesh. There it is. Haukke Manor. Hey, a floating eye. It just opens like it knows. Well, we found the culprits. There's a smith just hanging out here. All these disgusting monsters, and there's just this one smith guy just chilling. Riddle me that. Hey. Alright, got ourselves a new duty. Let's go. You know what that means. Gotta take out our handy dandy notebook again, we think. Yep, still the Scion Marauder, Conjurer, and Thaumaturge. Here we go. Time to put down Lady Amandine. Ooh. Spooky. This is on brand for October. Wow. I wonder if this dungeon has changed. I do remember this place, but not well. Yo, freaking spooky, dude. Oh, sealed. Okay, can't go that way. Let's go this way. Dark forces at work here. Ah, okay. It is as I suspected. If this place is the same as before, you need to go and pick up a bunch of these tiny keys. That will help you advance. This maidservant, I feel like fire or scorch. Hey, he's changing his abilities. Before he was using lightning. Lightning or strike. Ah, see, yeah, the Conjurer, even in my chat log, is saying, do you suppose there's anything useful in that room? Alright, so that they are guiding me to where I need to go. If I remember correctly, these maid serpents are the ones you need to focus because they do some crazy big AoE abilities. Which is not good. I mean, for me as a ranged character, it's not going to matter much. Yeah, there you go. But for everyone else, that can be quite a pain. I just realized I'm literally fighting carpet stains. That's quite interesting. Okay, I think the dots are going to be useful in this place. Go. Oh, another one. Ah! Nice. Okay, which way? This way? Looks like there's nothing in here, okay. So this way. More carpet stains. Oh, brother! Okay, let's put some dots on. Get a little more of that damage in there, you know what I mean? Yarg! Where's me money?
So I have a tiny key, which should let me open this door. Hello?
Yes. Another of these maidservants, eh?
Oh, another tiny key. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Is this the one where it's like... I feel like I should open this, no? Oh, a treasure coffer. It was all worth it in the end. Divian mold.
You moldy boy.
Fine wax. That's great. I think it'll take too long to put my dots on all these guys, so we're going to switch up and just quick knock. Oh no, that maidservant's on her way. Oh no! Maidservant! Move, my friends! I'm looking for the green key. Like green tea? Any green key in here? Tiny key. Ooh. Sorry, friends. A Manor sentry, eh? Yeah, that thing, you want to face away. I mean, because I was in his AoE thing, it doesn't matter. But if you get caught in that, and you're looking toward the enemy, you're unfortunately going to get affected by some type of status. And remember, anytime you're using abilities, your character will automatically face the enemy. So, you just want to be careful. Manor Claviger. Let's not waste any time with this one. I agree. Let's agree to get it in. Ooh, okay. My tank friend is not properly facing the enemy. Or positioning the enemy, rather. See? That stupid cleave of his is going to hit everybody. Move, friends! No, Conjurer! Generally a good idea to stand behind a boss. Okay, this is taking forever. So this is good as any to describe what a limit break is. At top left corner, you have the limit break bar, and that ching sound we just heard means that it filled up. In some fights, you could have 2 bars or 3 bars, or in this very simple fight is 1 bar. But every character has access to the limit break, but only if one person uses it, everybody's limit break gauge also depletes. So to access it, it's actually one of the actions you have in your action bar thing. And this is a limit break. It does a super move. In this case, it wasn't that fantastic because just a limit break 1. But in some of the heavier fights, limit breaks do massive amounts of damage and are super essential in order to clear things. This fight is taking forever. Is my gear kind of bad? Let's see. Nope, I have the good gear. Oh, green key. Manor beret. Nah. Ivy door? Maybe this green key goes to this ivy door. Yes. Down the stairs. Cellar Rage. Mr. Cellar Rage, Mr. Cellar Rage, should I ban my name, Mr. Cellar Rage? Back to spamming AoE. Lightning strike! Just kidding, he still uses the same abilities. Hey, thanks. Carnation door, eh? What in carnation? Oh. Ah, jeez. Okay, I think... we're going to pull all these guys. Because... oh, ooh, this will not go very well. Oh boy. Might be in over my head. Come on, Conjuring Marauder. You guys got this. I believe in you. Okay, that was too easy. We're actually doing not doing too shabby. Nothing to worry about. I don't think it's in that room. Let's see. Here's over here. Yes, I believe it's all the way over there in the corner. Quick, knock it up, baby. Come on. put these on there, and then I'll go over there and unlock the door. Okay. Ah, still in combat. There it is, the yellow key. I knew it. Friends? Quickly! I'm getting mollywopped! Give me that dang key. Yarg! Fire! Scorch! Nice. Now, wait, can this go around? I think it can. Boop. Yeah, there it is. Carnation door. Carnation, like yellow. Yellow flower. Oh, we got two people here. Let's go after the jester first. He seems a little more suspicious. Casters are always trouble. Uh-oh. There we go. These enemies are getting a little more tough. They're not dying within like 20 seconds. I guess we should just focus what everyone else is doing. It's fine. Kill this guy faster. If we focus him together. Almost there. Got him, dude. I think we use this flow of magic to return to the manor entrance. Hey, that's nice. Ooh, what is that? What the? It's purple or pink. Oh my gosh, look at all those stat increases. Vitality, mind, critical hit, determination, and spell speed? I don't mind if I do. Oh, bloody parchment, nice. Ooh. What, incarnation? I guess we go up here. Ah. Hehehe. There's the lily. The white lily. The motif. It exists. It is all coming together. Nope. Oh. Okay. Jeez. Whoa. She's a heckin' vampire. Okay. Let us put this wayward soul to rest. I agree. Did they change this fight, I wonder? Let's see. Void Call, okay. What's that do? Is that an ad? No, I can't target it. Oh, geez, look away. Okay, so this is the moment where make sure your character is not looking at the thing. There you go. Oh, that is indeed an ad, so let's kill this ad. What is this? I don't like it. Oh no! Uh-oh. Look away! Whew. This fight is definitely different. Tank Buster. Not much of Tank Buster, but Tank Buster nonetheless. Another Void Call. This one, if I slot myself here, I should be not looking at him, but still able to attack. Yes. Beautiful. Now get out of here. Ooh. Overlapping mechanics, huh? I don't like that scream. Oh, gotta turn. Quickly turn. Nice. Tank Buster again. Oh, I got you all figured out. Void Call. It's gonna be. Yep, this one. Too easy. Stand right here. Won't get caught in it. Get out of the way. And got him, dude. No longer are you the fairest. And you will not make these innocents suffer anymore. Good job, friend. Good job, friend. Good job, friend. Gladiator arms? What? I'm not a gladiator. Labria? Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Oh, what to? It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. You gonna fight these me? Oh, let's go.
Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you.
Get out of here.
Cowards! Fare you well, bringer of light.
Holy.
Let's go talk to the old man. Let him know the deeds I've done. The people I've slain.
I think it was the Lancers Guild that was the closest? Yeah.
My friend, I've done it. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all.
Wow, 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 wow.
So she went so far as to consort with devils? Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am in a better to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul.
Dang. After all this time. That's must have weighed heavy on his heart, but hopefully he finds closure. Goodbye, my friend. No longer will you abet a murder. Let's see what Minfilia has to say about all this. She's a fair young maiden, right? I wonder if she has some insights about this whole ordeal. And then of course I have to tell her about the Asians I met. Testing my strength, eh? Is this right? Yeah, Minfilia. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Cutscene. Welcome back, Furious. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the Twelveswood? Two of La Habrea's minions? And they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt then. The Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we know to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Ooh. New threads. Let's see, what did I just get? She gave me some, level 28 weapon coffer. Don't mind if I do, you know what I'm saying? Well, this field dressing's new, but the weapon coffer didn't do anything. Ooh, it actually fits. Nice. Alright, Minfilia. What secrets do you have?
Wrath of the Titan.
You know what, actually, you know what, let's hold off on this next arc that's happening, and let's go, really quickly, double check. Yes, what level is this one? Level 30? Let's go get this quest done. I will finally begin my job quest. Very, very important. It's my job to do that job. Let's see. Where is this person? Jahentel? You in here? Aha! Alright, time to become a bard.
Ah, another guest. You are kind to pay me visit, young one. Naught gives us elderly folk more pleasure than the company of the young. Add to that a steaming pot of tea and the beauty of the 12's wood, and we could want for little more. Ah, but the curl of your lip tells me that tea and scenery are not what you desire. You seek knowledge of archery, I take it. In which case, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Furious, was it? Yes, I am Jahentel, the one they call the God's Bow, but that was in another life. I've long cast aside my bow. It's taking instead to a harp in my breast. For years I've lived as a bard, going wherever the wind blows, exulting in the beauty of creation through song. To be sure, I still have the eyes to recognize a promising archer when I see one. And you, young one, have promise. Keep your nose to the grindstone, and one day you may count yourself a virtuoso of the bow. Yet know that virtuosity is worthless without virtue. Aye, the words of the ballad of the vainglorious fool tell us this much. You truly wish to remain and learn poetry and verse? Well. I must admit to being rather taken aback. In uncertain days such as these, there are few indeed who would devote their time to song as opposed to more tangible endeavors. You intrigue me, young one. I find myself growing curious as to how the melodies of old might find expression through you. I do believe a certain friend of mine would be of the selfsame opinion. Aye, that would be as good a place as any for us to begin. Listen well, Furious. There is a Moogle named Puknopoki, who can often be found wandering in areas situated east of here. I would have you present yourself to him. Puknopoki is possessed of a discerning eye for talent. If he sees potential in you, I shall be well satisfied that you indeed have the makings of a bard. Heed me, O Puss in Elthic. Turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore.
Is this guy senile? Is that what they're going for? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Poor senile Jahentel. Pokey? What's his name? Puknopoki. 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 If I could just, just kind of cut around all these guys, you know what I mean? Like, whop. Yep, it's kind of, okay, perfect. Puknopoki. Kuparg. How could this have happened? It's so embarrassing. A blunder for the ages, Kupo. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? That's a rare talent, I'll allow, but you've caught me at a bad time, Kupo. Now be a good adventurer and show yourself out. Jahentel sent you. You should have said so sooner, Kupo. You do know that Jahentel is no ordinary bard, yes? His songs can salve your heart and strengthen your resolve. They can banish your fears and fill you with hope. And that's not even scratching the surface. Why, to hear him perform is like bathing in sunbeams, Kupo. I've asked, begged, and pled more times than I care to count for Jahentel to say and sing in the forest. Only now has he deigned to set foot here again. But he's refusing to sing for us. That's a blatant breach of promise, Kupo. But what's this? Why, your being resonates with a chord similar to Jahentel's. Perhaps even identical, Kupo. By the 12, this means that things may yet turn out as planned. Why, you might even have it in you to surpass the man. And that's saying a lot, Kupo. Hey, gads! You're coming at me so excited. My predicament nigh escaped my mind. There's a charm that I meant to give Jahentel, you see, but it was stolen as I napped, Kupo. I roused just in time to espy the thief and attempted to give chase. Alas, drowsiness robbed me of my balance and I was delayed by this tree. Last I saw of the overbold brigand, he, or possibly she, was scurrying towards Taker's Rot, Kupo. Now I realize we've just only met, but would you mind recovering the charm and delivering it to Jahentel in my stead?
I mean, I guess. I'll do what I must, I suppose. Oh jeez, oh jeez, please, 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 please. Oh yeah, too over leveled. They don't even care about me. Ugh, gotta go back to Puka Pocket Park. Skirt around these guys here. Do a little stealth around here. Kind of yeet and yoink this way. There it is.
Have you recovered the charm?
Yes, I have.
You did it, Kupo. Please, you must now deliver it to Jahentel. Tell him that Pukno-Poki thinks him a cunning rogue, but is excited nonetheless. So excited, in fact, that he cannot help but sing. I'm Kupo.
Oh man, brother. You heard it here first. Kupos sing the Trollolo song. Oh. What the? Oh, there it is. Alright, Jahentel.
Make me the bard, please. Let me tell the tales of heroes far and abroad.
Welcome back, Furious. You have a charm and a message for me from Pukno-Poki, you say? A cunning rogue, am I? I suppose I must explain. Pukno-Poki and I go back a long way, to when first I took up the harp. I made a promise to him then, one that I've yet to make good on. Pukno-Poki has long desired that I remain in the Twelveswood to sing for the rest of my days. Regrettably, I have been ill able to oblige him. Duty called, you see. I had battlefields to stand upon, and comrades to protect. Moreover, an event came to pass that rendered my being in the Twelveswood problematic. I thought that by taking eager souls such as you under my wing, mayhap it would suffice to appease Pukno-Poki. Of course, he saw straight through my little ruse. What the Moogles lack in grace, they amply make up for in wit. The creatures are great lovers of song. That you return with this charm is proof positive of his high regard for your potential as bard and archer both. The charm is the crystal known as the soul of the bard. Pukno-Poki asked that you bring it to me, but he meant for you to have it. It is a gift from the Moogles, bestowed upon those they deem worthy of walking the path of the true bard. The soul of the bard harbors memories of the past, verses and refrains sung by the bards of old. As you gain in worldly experience, more of these memories will find expression through your being, imbuing your song with powers untold. Now, it may surprise you to hear that bowmen and bards are as next of kin. By the same token, mastery of song is dependent upon one's prowess as an archer. The sense in this will be lost upon you at first, but in time, the realization will dawn that bow and harp are but stringed instruments played by the same hand. Go now, Furious, and let your body and soul drink deep of the memories of old. When we next meet, I hope to see a fully fledged bard standing before me, one who exceeds even Pukno-Poki's wildest expectations.
Easy. That was the quest? Armory unlocked. Let's go. Bard unlocked. Let's go. A melody sung by the bards of old resounds within you. You have unlocked a new job. You can change this job at any time by equipping the soul crystal received from this quest. When changing jobs, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between jobs instantly without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. The next bard quest will be available from Jahentel upon reaching level 35. Well, I'm way over leveled.
The quest to learn the action Perform is now available from Simpkin at May Ketos Amphitheater in Old Gridania. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you actually had to be a bard in order to play the instruments. Interesting. Cool. So some really quickly things. In order to become a bard, I need to go into my character select screen, and down here at the very bottom right is a soul crystal. So by equipping a soul crystal, that allows me access to the job that I had just learned. In this case, the soul of the bard. Equip this guy, and look at me, I'm a bard! By changing your job to bard, you may carry over the hotbar and cross hotbar settings from archer, as the actions from the archer may also be used when playing bard. Transferring these settings will allow you to readily play in a similar fashion. This option is recommended for those who have little or no experience with bard. Should you require time to reconsider, this window will open again the next time you change your job to bard. Actually, yes, I do. I want to transfer. Yes! Cool. So now I am a bard. And you'll see that I have this other thing over here, the song gauge. Singing Mage's Ballad will display the action's corresponding song gauge, indicating the effect's remaining time. If the repertoire effect is triggered while Mage's Ballad is being sung, the recast times for Bloodletter and Reign of Death learned at level 45 are reduced. You can view the job gauge. Whoa, okay. So, truth be told, I have never played bard before, so this is my first time with this job, although I'm quite familiar with many of the other jobs. The first thing I want to do is, up here you'll see, here's that Mage's Ballad, or whatever that thing is called, that has the job gauge. I don't like it in that area, so I'm going to move it by going into my HUD layouts. I can literally just drag and drop this one. I'll put it down here, so it's next to my action bar and a little bit more out of the way. Cool. And we're going to move it over just a bit more. Right about, how about there? There we go. That way it looks nice and clean. Yep. Okay, cool. So now I can go, the next thing I like to do when I start a new job is go into my actions and traits and see what new things I have. So from my class, which is the archer, I have all these abilities, which are the same things that I've been using so far. Now I just unlock the job, and these are new abilities that I'll learn as I level up as a bard. So the first thing I learned is Mage's Ballad, and I actually have literally no idea what this does. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 100. Additional effects grants Mage's Ballad to self and all party members within 50 yalms, increasing damage dealt by 1%. 80% chance to gain repertoire, reduces the cast time of Bloodletter by 7.5. Okay, so it's a 2-minute, it's my 2-minute cooldown, which is a big battle ability. So because it's such a big deal, I'm going to put it on this side over here and only use it when I need to do some crazy stuff. So let's try this out. So I'm really curious. Let's pop Mage's Ballad and let's just battle. Oh. Interesting. So down here something's happening. Not exactly sure what's going on. Oh, my damage is increased by 1%. I have an 80% chance to gain grant repertoire, and the recast time of Bloodletter is reduced by 7.5 seconds. Oh, cool. So this recast time is halved, and it just makes me a powerhouse essentially, as well as buffing my allies. Okay, that's super simple. So far I don't really have much in terms of bard. I just got the soul crystal and all of that. All the other gear works still with bard and archer, so they're cross-transferable. It's just the soul crystal that makes the distinction. So really quickly, let's pick up this next quest from this guy. Ooh, what is this? The war. Ooh. Well, first let's actually, what will I get? Removes one select detrimental effect from self or target party member. If the target is not enfeebled, a barrier is created, nullifying the target's next detrimental effect suffered. Oh, cool. It's a support ability. It's basically a cleanse. Nice.
Ah, that glint of determination in your eyes is a testament to your newfound strength. You put me in mind of my salad days, Furious. You would know why I truly abandoned the battlefield and became a bard? That I took an arrow in the knee is what most folk believe. Oh my gosh. But it is quite clear you are not most folk. Very well, I shan't insult your intelligence with an untruth. For now, allow me to answer by saying that everything in creation is given to change, and man most of all. I was drawn to the power of song, the power to touch the very souls of men, and decided that I must pursue it. Sadly, that power has been all but forgotten in this age of cynicism. Such songs as those performed by tavern bards serve no purpose beyond the amusement of drunkards. But that was not always the way of it. There was a time when song could shape the outcome of conflict. Ever since nations first quarreled, armies have fielded archers wherewith they rained death upon the enemy from afar. As the battle unfolded, however, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe would grow hazy, yet the archer's part did not end there. He had to stay ever alert, with arrow nocked and eyes trained upon the struggle. Even as his comrades fell, turning the earth red with their blood, the archer could ill afford to avert his gaze, lest that moment cost another his life. One need not have a vivid imagination to appreciate the torrent of emotions that raged within him in that moment. Nerves near to fraying, his breast fit to burst, the archer did the only thing he could. He sang. His bow became a makeshift instrument, plucked as an accompaniment. At first, the archer sang only to still the rolling within, but his voice chanced to carry to his comrades. It inspirited those engaged in combat, lending strength to their sword arms, and to those who lay upon the precipice of death, it granted a measure of peace. Realizing the tactical potential of song, yet loath to set aside skilled archers for that purpose, armies began raising dedicated regiments of minstrels. But the members of such units were no warriors, Furious. Fair of voice and nimble of figure, these career minstrels could find a place in the hall of any lord, yet they knew naught of the burden borne by those who charge into battle, whose lot is to dance with death and sup in pain, and so their songs rang hollow, holding no power over the hearts of men. In eastern Lenosha, spirits are said to haunt the trees of Raincatcher Gully. I would ask you travel there and await the emergence of these specters. Through force of arms, you are to release the spirits from their tormented existence, and, in doing so, ease their unfathomable suffering. With such a deed, might you draw forth an ancient melody from the soul of the bard.
Hey, there we go, my first bard quest. Usually, by doing these job quests, you'll unlock more abilities. So, as I said before with the class quests, it's always imperative that you try to keep on top of these whenever they're available, or at the very least, try to ensure that the quest you're doing, you don't fall behind the main scenario quest levels. With that said, let's go see what the main scenario quest has to offer.
Back to Minfilia!
I'm actually really excited to learn Bard. I've leveled quite a few jobs on my main character, but Bard is not one of them. And one of the best parts about this game is, you know, trying out new things, experimenting. I find the other ranged DPS classes very, very fun, Machinist and Dancer, so Bard with its more support role similar to Dancer ought to be quite the treat. Yes, sir. Ready for the next part of the MSQ. But I think for now, we'll call this a stream. This is on the Dawntrail, my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough, walkthrough guide, starting from Realm Reborn all the way through Endwalker, in preparation for Dawntrail 7.0. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Good morning, good night, and everything in between. And until next time, see ya!